There is a lot of incorrect tax advice around UAE business setup, and the people are paying for it expensively. It's common to hear myths like buying a property in Dubai and your home country tax issues disappear. Set up a UAE company and you are instantly tax-free. That's not how international tax works. Two of the most damaging mistakes I have seen every day, or probably perhaps every week, is point one, Australian tax resident owning UAE property and thinking they are outside Australian tax. Well, you stay an Australian tax resident if your time ties, life remains in Australia, property ownership overseas does not change that. This leads to Australian income tax on UAE rental income, capital gain tax on the disposable of a property overseas, potential tax residency complications, double tax risks. Owning property is not an international tax minimization strategy, especially in UAE. Point two, business users setting up in the UAE with no restructuring. Registering a company in Dubai does not detach you from the tax rules where you actually operate or manage your business. Without proper design, your risk are corporate tax in your home country, permanent establishment issues, profit allocation scrutiny, compliance issues that surface years later. The UAE itself now has corporate tax. The UAE company only works when the structure reflects reality, not wishful thinking. UAE setup is not paperwork, it's an international tax engineering. Doing it wrong costs far more than doing it right. If you're buying a property in the UAE, planning a move to the Dubai, or expanding globally, speak to someone who understands both sides. Home country law and the UAE rules must align or your structure collapse sliders. Of course, this is a general information, not an advice. Which part of your global structuring do you think most people misunderstand? I'm more than happy to prepare the videos for that and educate you guys, because I am Nitin and I share posts and resources about breaking news, law reform, international taxation, accounting, AI, virtual CFO, and motivational. This is important for me to make sure the community understand the tax implication. Want to try this approach in the future? Save this video for your reference and share with your friends, colleagues who might love this. Share this with your work bestie. I'm here to advise you, guide you through your international expansion, tax optimized structuring, and also making sure that you always understand at every step of your transaction what are the tax implications. This is the reason I call myself tax surgeon. With respect, no ordinary accountant would have that experience who understand the facts, commercial reasoning, interpretation of the law, rulings, practice statement issued by the Australian Tax Office, and many more things where they need to look at clearly with a deep lens about what are the facts, how the law will apply to your circumstances, to your business, to your international expansion, to your vision and your goals. For me, people, relationship, and trust are important. If you break one, you break everything. This is Sabi, your trusted tax advisor, and make sure you understand your taxation rules before you enter in any significant transaction. See ya.